Hello friends, today I'm going to talk as regards how to increase the variety and novelty in the sex and lovemaking. Now, in order to increase the novelty and variety, one has to increase the different ways the different ways in which one experiences the sex. So it's a matter of experience, as well as by using different ways in which one expresses one's own sex or sexual being. So, in simple words, we have to use different ways of using our panchendriyas in order to experience the sex, and we have to use in different ways our karmendriyas in order to express ourselves through our sex and sexuality. Now, coming to the panchendriyas, today we would discuss, or I would share on this katta, the way in which we can increase the novelty variety of the fragrance or the smell of the sex. Sounds really very aromatic. Well, the first thing, friends, is that hygiene, sanitation, and cleanliness is very important. The reason is that if the partner gives off, or if we give off a bad body odor, it definitely puts us off, anybody for that matter. So having a clean bath is very essential, where you remove all the dirt, the sweat from the body, and have a clean scalp and hair, taking care of the dandruff, then having a very nice oral hygiene, because bad mouth odors is also very disgusting and aversive for all the partner. If we are having dental caries, we should get them treated by going to the dentist. And of course, the hair around the genitals and in the armpits should be shaved in a very clean way. So that is very important, because body odors, as I said, can be very aversive, disgusting, nauseating, can give rise to a sensation of vomiting, and they are really very pathetic, or they can cause noxiousness. So this is the first principle. Okay, clean body from within, and clean body and skin and hair and scalp from outside. Now, the next thing is that using different kinds of aromas, fragrances, perfumes, scents, okay, attar, while we are having sex, because we are stimulating our brain related to the sense of smell in a different ways. And the sense of smell is very much linked, or the centers of the smell in our brain are very much linked with the sexual emotions and the sexual centers in a gland called as hypothalamus, as well as in a part of the brain that is associated with the emotions of the sex, and that is called as a limbic cortex, which is something like a medial or an inside part of the brain. So how can we increase this beauty of fragrance of smell of sex? So we can use different artificial, semi-synthetic, synthetic, as well as a natural aromas, okay, and perfumes. So champa, chameli, mogra, sandalwood, then musk is also there, kasturi, vada or khas, lavender. So many things are available. Nishigandha, chafa, gulab, citrus varieties, okay, and amber. And these different perfumes can be used in the exotic settings where the lovemaking is enjoyed. Yeah. So one can first, as I told you, with the help of oils, give a sensuous and a sexuous, as well as an exhilarating and rejuvenating massage to the body. Then one can use this scents in form of toiletries and soaps and bubble baths, while mutually giving bath to each other, or while having wet, highly erotic, and and hydrous or a watery sex in a bathtub. Yeah, so because the liquid and the smell, uh, liquid is water, can really prove to be extremely erotic. After that, having or wearing different kinds of clothes, okay, and lingerie or nightie or nightgowns and night dresses, which are being dabbed by all the perfumes, the scents which I have told you. And even by, we can increase the aroma of our sex by using different kind of room fresheners, okay. Whether it, especially in the summer season or whenever it is a bit hot, and even in a winter season, by keeping the AC between 25 to 30 degrees on a low blow, where the blower is the fan blower is low, you can actually spray the room freshener, and even the regular scents which we are using, okay, that really gives a very nice feeling. Even the pillows and mattresses which are being used for lovemaking, they can also be dabbed with such kind of perfumes. Now the thing is that different kinds of the scents can be used for different organs. So the hair can have this beautiful perfume, the scalp can have, then perfumes can be spread over the retroauricular area, that is the backside of the ear, as well as slightly in the ear, over the cheeks and over the neck and the throat, followed by stimulation of the legs and then the feet. And we have to start taking the smell of each other's body from periphery, okay, and come to the centers and the genitals. So after the legs and the stimulation of the feet, the back and the seat or the buttocks can be smelled off, okay, uh, which is followed by smelling mutually each other's arms, then the armpits, then coming to the trunk and the breast, and finally the navel, the genitals, and the inner side of the thigh. So it goes in a stages. Now remember, friends, that actually if you do this, it will really add a spice of aroma to your sex life, and it gives you a very different high, okay. And making love and having sex at a fundamental level is an attraction and a union, and ultimately it is nothing but a chemistry, isn't it? uh, Even the opposite poles of a magnet, the south pole and the north pole, or the oppositely charged particles, that is the proton and the electrons, they attract each other. That is the chemistry in one way, and attraction and a union. So at a philosophical level, that is also sex. Sex is nothing but a union at an ultimate fundamental level. Then even in each and every living cell or a living being, existential being, from plants to animals, from microscopic small tiny bacterias and amoebas to the biggest and the tallest and the largest of the animals, like whales and giant oak trees, for the purpose of the sex, either directly or indirectly through the vectors like insects. Chemical mediators, chemical atoms and molecules are only used. So actually sex is nothing but chemistry and chemistry and chemistry everywhere. So the flower perfumes or the terpenes are being secreted by plants, which attract the different plants or the insects, yeah. And in case of animals, they are called as chemical mediators and pheromones, okay. These are the special hormones. एक कस्तूरी जो हम कहते हैं ना, मस्क, दैट कम्स फ्रॉम द नेवल ऑफ द एनिमल. इट इज अ स्पेशल टाइप ऑफ gland, okay. There are sebaceous glands and sweat glands on the animal skin. So ultimately you will see that even in the nature, okay, even the particles, they attract each other This is nothing but chemistry. So, chemistry of love, chemistry of mind, chemistry of body, and chemistry of sex is what goes in to increase the satisfaction, that wow, santosh, trupti, the pleasure, the gratification, and all the positive feelings and emotions of sex, sexuality, and making love. So finally, I would say that ये हमारा उत्तरदायित्व और अत्तरदायित्व, अत्तर माने परफ्यूम और सेंट, अत्तर एज अ सिंबल ऑफ ब्यूटी, रोमांस एंड पैशन, तो ये हमारा उत्तरदायित्व और उत्तरदायित्व बनता है कि हम खुद को और पार्टनर को ये वैरायटी ऑफ एरोमास लेके स्टिमुलेट करें for different indriya. We will be meeting at some different time. So enjoy your sex with different fragrances and perfumes. Ah, bye.